For this pattern we're gonna need 39 stitches. I already did the cast on. I'm gonna take the needle out. I did the cast on 2 needles. For the brioche stitch it's a must because we have to have looser stitches. So first row in color 1, first is the edge stitch which we needed. Then we start by slip 1, yarn over, knit 1, and repeat until the end, the last 2 stitches. The last 2 stitches we do slip 1, yarn over, and the edge stitch, slip 1 with yarn in front. We slide the stitches. We took the second color. I just put the tails together and grab it. First stitch is edge stitch, we just slip it, and then we have to do brioche purl or purl 2 stitches together. Now slip 1 with yarn over, brioche purl, slip 1, yarn over, and repeat till the end of the row. And these are 2 last stitches because this one in brioche counts like 1 stitch. We just purl it, brioche purl, and the last stitch in color 2. If we purl this row, we have to leave it in front of the work. Purl, yarn in front, so it stays in front. Now we turn the work and we start the 3rd row with yarn number 1, edge stitch, knit 1, and then slip 1, yarn over, purl, brioche purl, which means you have to purl 2 stitches together, and repeat until the end of the row. Slip 1, yarn over, brioche purl, and the last 2 stitches we have a single one, so we add yarn over, and the last is edge stitch, which we slip with yarn in front. Now we slide the stitches to the other end and do the 4th row with the 2nd color. The edge stitch is, we just slip it. We have 2 stitches together. We see that the stitch under is a knit one, so we have to brioche knit. Now it's a single stitch, you just add a yarn over and slip it. So that's how this row goes. Brioche knit, slip 1, yarn over, brioche knit, slip 1, yarn over. This is the last brioche stitch. Even if it's 2 stitches in brioche, it's considered like 1 because it's 1 stitch and 1 yarn over. So this is the stitch that we knit, brioche knit, and the last edge stitch we have to slip it, and the yarn goes different ways in color number 2. So in the previous row with the color number 2 we did yarn in front. Now we have to do yarn in the back of the work. For you to get it right and easier to remember, you have to think that this row you knitted, so the yarn was in the back and you have to leave it in the back, and the previous row that we did with this color, we purled it and the yarn was in front, so we left it in the front. Now we turn the work and begin our pattern. So we finished with our setup rows. Now we start the pattern. To understand what we're gonna do, look at your knitting and you can see that in the first color you have columns in color number 1, color number 2. So for us the most important now is columns in color 1, because we're knitting with color 1 and the pattern is gonna be made in color 1. So now let's start it. First stitch is edge stitch. We knit it, we slip 1, and then we look at our chart. We have 4 columns of normal brioche stitches. So these are the 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna just brioche knit them as usual. 2, 3, and 4. Now slip 1 yarn over, and now we have to do a right slant decrease. We slip 2 stitches, knit 1, slip the 2 over, slide this stitch to the left needle and slip the 2 stitches over. So we've got a right slant decrease. Now we have to do an increase in the next column. We do an increase, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, and we have 3 stitches. The next column we knitted, brioche knitted normally, and the next we have the increase again. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, all in the same 2 stitches. So we brioche knit, yarn over and brioche knit, slip 1, and the next 2 columns are gonna be a left slant decrease. So we slip the 2 stitches, or the brioche stitch, 1 brioche stitch or 2 normal stitches, you call them how you want. And now you can do it like this, knit 3 stitches together, and then just slip these ones over, or you can do like the right slant decrease, but it changes the order of the stitches. I'm gonna show you maybe in another row how you can do it, but you can do it like this also. So now we have to slip 1 and just brioche knit until the end of the row. Just brioche knit normally without increases or decreases. Last second stitch, we just slip it with the yarn over, and the edge stitch we slip it with the yarn in front. Now I'm gonna show you, normally you have to do a row 2, 3 and 4, but there's a little bit of difference. Now the second row that you have to do, that we did already, and you have to do after every pattern row, changes a little bit because we have the increases, and there we have a slight difference. Now until the increases we just knit normally, slip one when there's a single stitch, purl 2 stitches together, or brioche purl when there's two stitches. And we do that until we get to those 3 stitches of color number 1 that we did, and we'll see. Here they are, the 3 stitches. That's where's the difference between this row and the second row that we did at the beginning, because we have the increases. Whenever you have the increases, you just do always slip 1, yarn over, purl 1, slip 1, yarn over, and then you just knit like you normally do. And we get to the second increase that we did. As I said, slip 1, yarn over, purl 1, slip 1, yarn over, purl 1 again. And now we just do the end of the row like we did on row number 2. After that we repeat row number 3 and row number 4, and we're gonna do that this row that changes a little bit. When you have the increase, you do that slip 1, purl, slip 1, yarn over, purl 1, slip 1, yarn over, and then you just do the third, the fourth row. And the next will be the pattern row that I will show you for every time, every row. We purled, so now we have to slip the stitch with yarn in front. Row number 9. Knit the first edge stitch, slip 1, yarn over, and then we'll look at the chart and we see that we have to brioche knit normally 3 columns. So this is 1 brioche knit, 1, 2, 3. Now we have to do slip it. Now in the next 2 columns we're gonna have right slant decrease. So we do it like this, slip those, knit, slide those over, slip the stitch to the left needle, and that's it. Now after the decrease we do a slip, 1 slip, yarn over, and we have to do the increase. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 1. After the increase we have to brioche knit 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, slip 1, and in this column we have to do the increase again. So we brioche knit, yarn over, brioche knit. After the increase we slip 1, yarn over, and we have to do the left slant decrease. Slip those stitches. So I told you, you can do, or you can knit 3 together, or you can do in this way. You knit 1 just like one how you do for the right slant, but now you don't slide these stitches over. You slide this stitch over to the left needle, and slip them over, and then it's like you needed 3, you see, or you need 3 together, or you slip like this, and then just slip those first stitches over to this stitch, and we have our left slant decrease. After that we don't have any pattern, so we just brioche knit normally until the end of the row. And then repeat row 2, 3, 4, but when you have those 3 stitches of the increase, you just do like we did in the previous row. We slip 1 yarn over, purl, slip 1 yarn over. So we finished this row. Let's get on with the next pattern row. Row number 13. Knit the first edge stitch, slip 1 yarn over, and now let's see the pattern. The pattern says that we have to do 2 normal columns of brioche, knit 1, and the second column, knit 1, slip 1 yarn over, and then, as you can see already in the pattern here, you can see that we have this right slant decrease, so we have to do it again with these 2 stitches. We slip these 2 stitches, knit 1, slip this, slide this over, slip the stitch to the left needle, and slide these 2 stitches or 1 brioche stitch over that one, and we have the right slant decrease. Now we have to do an increase, so we knit, slip yarn over, and knit, brioche knit again. And now we have to do 5 brioche knits, normal 5 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we have to do slip 1 yarn over, and we have to do the increase. As you can see, it's this line that we're doing it. Let's do it. A brioche 1, knit 1, yarn over, and brioche knit again, and we have 3 stitches. Slip 1 yarn over, and we have to do the left slant decrease. So slip those stitches, knit 1, that's what I did, or you just could knit those 3 stitches together, that's your choice, and just slide those back, and we have the left slant decrease. Here we have to just put it in order to have the first color over everything. And now until the end of the row we just normally knit all the columns, all the stitches. And then repeat row 2, 3, 4. Row 17, knit 1, slip one yarn over. The first brioche knit we knit it normally, and then we have to right slant decrease. Slip those first 2 stitches, knit 1, and there you go. Next, slip 1 yarn over, and then we have to do the increase. Brioche knit 1, yarn over, brioche knit 1. Then we normally knit 2 brioche stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and we have to do again a right slant and decrease. Slip 1, slide them over, slip the stitch to the left, and let's do it again. And then we have to do an increase. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 1. Then we normally knit 1 stitch, brioche stitch, slip 1 yarn over, and then we have to continue the first pattern. We have to increase. Knit brioche knit 1, yarn over, brioche knit, slip 1 yarn over, and now we have to left slant decrease. So we slip those first 2 stitches. Now we're gonna knit those 3 stitches together. And I split my yarn. That's why I don't really like this method, but I wanted to show you. So you can choose whichever you like best. So we knit 3 stitches, and we slip the first 2 onto this one. There we go. And now we just normally brioche knit without increases or decreases. Now repeat row 2, 3, 4, and come back for row number 21. Row number 21, knit the first edge stitch, slip 1 yarn over, and then we just do the a right slant decrease. There you go. Slip 1 yarn over, and we do the increase. After the increase, we brioche knit 3 columns normally, increase 1, 2, 3, slip 1 yarn over, and then after those 3 we have to do again a right slant decrease. So slip 1, knit 1, slip it to this stitch, after the right slant decrease, we have to slip one and then do the increase. We did the increase. Now we have to normally brioche knit 3, 1, 2, 3, slip one yarn over, and then we have to do the increase. Slip one yarn over, and we do the left slant decrease. There you go. Slip one yarn over, and we have the last 3 brioche knit normally. As usual, repeat row 2, 3, 4 and get back for the row 25. This is what we have until now. Row 25. Knit the first edge stitch, slip one yarn over, and now according to the pattern we have to do 5 normal brioche stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we have to do the right slant decrease, and you can see it already in the pattern. We did it in the previous row, so now we have to do it again. So we slip the first 2 stitches, knit 1, slip those 2 stitches over this one, slip this stitch to the left needle and wrap over the 2 stitches. After the decrease we always do the increase after we slipped one, so we do the increase, now we do 5 normal brioche stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now, as you see, we have to do the increase. We did the increase, and now slip one, and we have to do the left slant decrease. You can see it in the pattern. We continue it. Slip one, and now, or you can knit 3, or you can do like me and don't bother, and just knit 1, slip it, and slip 2 over. And now you get it on the right needle and slip the first stitches over to this one. I'm gonna put it over like this, and the rest we just brioche knit as usual. After that, repeat row 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and come back for the next pattern row. Row number 29, knit the first edge stitch, slip 1. Now, according to the pattern, we have to brioche knit 4 normal stitches. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we have to do the right slant decrease. Slip 1 brioche stitch, knit 1, slip that, and we do it like this. Now we slip 1 and we do the increase. There you go. Now we have to do 1 normal stitch, and after that we have to increase again. Slip 1, yarn over, and then do a left slant decrease. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and now we have to do the increase. And now, as usual, the left slant decrease. And at the end, just 1 normal brioche knit. Slip 1, yarn over, the last edge stitch, just slip it. Now again, row 2, 3, 4, and get back for the row number 33. Row number 33, knit 1, slip 1, yarn over. Now we have to do 3 brioche stitches, 1, 2, 3, and now we have to do the right side decrease. Slip 1, you see the pattern goes to the right, so we do it. Slip 1, do the increase, again 3 brioche stitches, 1, 2, 3, slip 1. Now we have to do an increase, slip 1 yarn over, and now we do the left slant decrease. Now we do again 3 brioche stitches, 1, 2, 3, and in the next one we do an increase as requested by the pattern. Increase. After the increase we do our left slant decrease. So slip the stitches, knit one, slip this over, and at the end those one from the right side. Okay, slip one yarn over, and the edge stitch we just slip it. So now again repeat row 2, 3, 5 and come back for the last pattern, row number 37. Now we're gonna do the last pattern row number 37, knit one, slip one yarn over, and now we have to brioche knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, and now we have to do slip one. Now we have to do the right slant decrease. So we do it. Slip one. Now we do the increase. Now we have to brioche knit 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we have to do the increase, just like the pattern goes. We did the increase, slip one, and we have to do the decrease, left slant decrease. And then just brioche knit all the 5 stitches that are left. And this is the row 37. After the row 37 you knit again row 2, 3, 4, and after that you don't start at row 5 as you should. Usually you start at row 17 from the chart. I'm gonna cast off. So first stitch is a knit stitch, then we see the stitch that comes next, it is a purl stitch, so we purl it. Now we just pull the first stitch onto the second, and we just continue brioche knit 1, purl 1, brioche knit 1, purl 1. Until you cast off all the stitches. The edge stitch we just knitted, and at the end I do like this. I make the loop larger and just get it out and pull until we have a knot. So this is it. This is the pattern. I'm gonna loosen up the cast on. And there we go. This is my other side.